Okay, do you consider yourself a good citizen?
Yeah, I think I would. I mean, to be a good citizen of your country is to try to stand up for what its core beliefs are, right? The United States, if that's fostering diversity, accepting different ideas, then I try to do that as much as I possibly can. I think that especially in the time and environment such as now, where so much online is so polarized, then it's difficult to try to uphold the ethics that a United States citizen should have, and often we become bigoted or target certain groups just because that's what the media tells us to do. I try to be kind to my neighbor. I try to be kind to the people around me. If that's what makes up a good citizen, I'd consider myself a decent one.
So, what does the American dream mean to you?
In a lot of other countries, my parents came from Romania, the amount of social mobility you had was really limited to your class. What the American dream used to stand for then was that immigrants would come to the United States and they'd be able to leverage themselves into a place where they have much more political and monetary power than they did before. What I think the American dream stands for now, and I do think it still exists, is the idea of self-improvement and trying to be the best you can. Whether or not everyone's able to achieve it, I don't know. However, the social mobility is still there. The education that you can provide yourself is still there. It's all about motivation. It's all about how much you put into the system that will get you out.
So, what do you think is the biggest issue in American society now?
Along with that, the idea that the as much as you put in, you get out. It's the idea of self-entitlement and just self-interest in general. There's so much wrong with our persona that we create today simply because we focus so much on ourselves that anything that's even tangentially off from what we might consider our sphere of interest, we just disregard. We see this at school, we see this in political elections. If it doesn't affect me, it doesn't matter to me. More than that, it's that people don't realize how much they can do for themselves. They expect other people to do that for them. And we as kids, we don't have means to do that for ourselves. And so we automatically expect people to help us out. But if we don't educate the youth to be able to do that into adulthood, then you have adults in their 30s looking towards their parents. And this isn't a structure that's able to sustain itself. Because of that, if there's one biggest issue that we're not doing in society today, it's we're not teaching people that they should be valued as a part of society. We're teaching that people how to be better in a society. We're teaching how to increase their personal gain. But as a country, we're individually falling apart.